welcome. We are here at Montreal. Strength field race. There's not too much to say really. Let me just make sure that's right. Yeah, good. Okay. Actually, one thing I do need to start. Documents, caps, server. Oh, I need to share it. Idiot. So yes, we are at Montreal. I like the track, but it's been a bit of a pain in the ass to me. It's just trying to chase setup. It is not being very friendly to me. I've tried to sweet talk it, but it's just not being very friendly. So, without further ado, we should get back to crashing. Have ourselves a bit of a drink. Good, that's working. Oh, is that live? Yes, it is. Okay, so we are... Next up on the list of things I didn't want to pop up on my screen. That.
I've been trying to... I had a few glitches trying to get on, so I was meant to jump on about half an hour ago. So I just literally got a lap of practice and that's...
What could possibly go wrong?
everything.
It's always those races though where everything goes wrong in the lead up, and you're like, oh, like I just got into it. Nothing else could go wrong. Surely it's been hell. Nothing else could go wrong, and then everything else goes wrong.
I think after doing a lot of practice, my I rating's nowhere near my skill level in it, so hopefully I have a nice clean race because it'll be a good one for me. License.
Yeah, if you can get out into the lead, or at least get a gap somewhere and just cruise around, you'll get a good I rating and
Well, in your pre-qual, well, given the times you guys were telling me, you were like a second faster than Rob or something like that. That's pretty impressive.
he is. He's an alien.
Another one.
Wait, who's an alien?
Yep.
Yeah. No, piss off. I qualified just in there, and there's people doing times.
Yeah, but how long have you been on iRacing for?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. And how long have you been driving the V8 for? 2 weeks, yeah. Please don't ask Rob and I that same question, because we refuse to answer it.
No, I'll answer it. I've been driving properly for a year. I've been on the service for 2.
Also,
Yeah.
just so you know, Rob, you keep cutting out on your Discord every now and then.
Okay.
Like, you'll just be mid-sentence and then it'll just go blank.
Yours has been doing that too.
Well, what do you know? I wonder if it's just my end.
It might be. God, could be 1,001.
Oh, there you go again.
Could just be the US servers are causing more problems than just in game.
So
Yeah, I don't know, Dom, can you
in the
hear
same server?
our full
Yeah, I
sentences?
can hear.
And
Yeah, I
Rob?
can hear everything.
Right, so it's obviously... Yep. Yeah, okay.
Alright, so I'm right down the bottom of the entry list, and you guys are a bit of the way through.
I'm actually behind Dial on the entry list, I don't think.
I think looking at the names, I'm aiming for top 5.
Well, Matt Muggleton's in here, so he's obviously had a couple of bad runs. Adam Gardner, he's not too bad. Christian Smart. Scotty Clark, he'll be one. If you can catch and beat Scott Clark, good effort.
Yeah, I'm going to lose I rating tonight. no way am I going to be able to stay in and around 7th.
Well, hopefully with me, I'll be able to be better than 15.
You should be able to.
Hopefully I'll be better than
start my crew
22nd.
chief.
Yeah, Dom, I think you can need a pretty decent I rating boost from tonight.
I've been making the mistake of doing way too many official races, and without much practice, my I rating's been dropping back.
The thing is though, as you get better and better, it'll start to climb back up quite quickly.
For I rating, what's like an I rating that once you get past that, it's very, very good? Like, what's sort of a...
There's just
general
keep
I
going and just keep racing. Your I rating will sort itself out based on really how fast you are. Like mine's settled around 1500, 1600 at the moment, and it hasn't really been changed. It's just been going up and down 50 here and there. I think I'm down in the 1500s for the first time in a while. I think I've hit 1650 as my highest.
Anyone at the track tent?
40 degrees, I think.
Oh, damn. Hey, Andrew.
Hello.
Speaking of aliens, it's Andrew.
Yeah, don't worry about your rating. You'll just climb up by yourself.
You're in split 1, I assume, Andrew?
Yeah.
Ah, bugger it, I've bastard my collie.
Same.
What setup are you using for tonight, Rob?
Just Matt's version 3 one.
Oh, the quali one.
Yeah. Just put the fuel up and
Fair enough.
drop the tyre pressures down.
Well, you may not actually have to drop the tyre pressures because I think those guys actually had their tyre pressures quite low for quali.
I had mine at 141 for quali. I must should have put it up a bit higher. But even though it's a couple of stops, I still want some tyre left by,
Yeah.
like when I'm coming up to my pits.
I've got right front, right rear, and left rear at 145, and left front at 141.
All right, I'll stick with 141 then.
Yeah, well, I think I was doing 3-lap or 4-lap quali runs earlier,
What
and
pressure do you guys
they
have?
weren't too bad at around there. So, 141 left front and 145 on all the rest.
I think I might run 141 because I'm used to some pretty low pressures after the last few days. P6 on the grid.
Currently P18 and dropping like a stone.
You and Ben will most likely be together, so
Yeah.
have fun. Don't neckbait each other.
Yeah, Rob and I were quite close in the one quali lap that we both got in. Oh, Scott Clark down in P17.
Yeah.
What the?
I'm sorry, but I don't think he's going to make it through the field because there's too many. These servers just aren't going to help him.
Yeah, well, normally he's quick.
Like, I've come to the conclusion I'm not overtaking anyone tonight unless I'm so much faster. Like, there's just no point. You're risking so much.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
save the. I didn't save the replay. My overtake. There was some idiots fighting it out in practice, and I put it up the inside at the hairpin, and I think I made about half a second on him by the exit of the hairpin. I managed to do him in that well. Wouldn't mind if I could do that
Sounds
tonight.
good. Yeah.
And
Me
if I
and
miss
P5
something,
are
just crash.
.001 apart.
Shannon Mason, I'm taking.
Kirsten's
that.
great.
Yeah, he usually is.
Obviously, this is a 2-stopper tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Should probably start my crew chief.
Yeah.
Radio check. Spotter radio check. Can you hear me?
We use a separate crew chief app.
Oh, really? I don't. I use default.
Yeah, it's still like a beta, so it's not perfect or anything. So it's more just for general information than
It's pretty
anything.
good for your left and rights and stuff like that.
Yeah, spot it.
I forgot to do that last race, and it was very quiet, and I kept like having contact zeros with people side on because I didn't actually realise they were there. Because I kept waiting to hear you're on the left, on the right, and I never got it. I think it took me 3/4 of the race to actually realise.
I'll let you guys know after the first stop how much my fuel count says. Because currently it says like 107, but obviously we're
Mine
only at
is
60.
103 right now.
119 at the moment.
Cool. I will mute everyone just for a little bit for the first few corners because this is going to be a faster club.
Yeah, fuss the clock away.
Class that fuck away. Let's have some fun, boys.
Speaking
Yep.
on, I've got Scott Clark right in front of me.
E19, 44 laps. Alright Ben, get ready. Green, green, green. There's a guy on your right. Keep your line. Yellow flag, caution. Right side's clear. Left side. Incident in centre. It looks like Wallace.
And I've got bent steering.
Well, this reeks of golf from over the weekend, eh?
Okay, let's find a good rhythm. Make some places.
Yeah, nothing like being turned around into the first corner.
you got rear-ended myself.
Sorry, Rob.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Sorry, diagram.
That was in Discord. Oh no, don't worry.
Left side. And still there.
Those first few corners are just mayhem.
He's still
Yep,
there.
I've got a meatball.
Left side's clear.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Rob, so you know you have no boot lead.
I'm pitting in.
Gain 6 places
I
though.
would have went the inside. Sorry, Shane. Shane, sorry.
Thanks, mate.
That's all good.
What are we
I've
doing,
got a
guys?
meatball flag because somebody annihilated me into the first corner. Well, second corner, but anyway.
Apologies there, Sean, didn't realise.
Freaking
What's your
net
speed
code,
limit
I
in beds?
barely
Box
was
in
side by side with
270
whoever it was and it got
meters.
4x.
Yeah, no, just as we started turning right, somebody annihilated me and then
100
people just kept
meters.
hitting me.
50 meters.
And I've got 6 minutes of repairs again, for fuck's sake. Unlucky. So thank you to the Muppets involved. That's 6 minutes of repairs.
It's still a long race, so it's going to be a lot of attrition.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be with 6 minutes of repairs. That's
I got through
2
unscathed
or
from
3
the
laps
fifth.
down.
Vela is leading the race.
There you go. The leaders are about 30 seconds from coming back past me. Oh, no, Hayden, it's not unlucky. It's just
Jesus!
unnecessary and
Sorry, Simon.
disgusting.
Sorry for hitting you there, Adrian. Got distracted by the shit in front.
And stupid. Yeah, well, that's
That's cool.
my championship's just been basically destroyed. I think I was P4 or something. So in Div 4, first ever. People need to learn the races, not one in the first turn. That's the thing, like, I was a bit hot up the inside there,
Ferraris
but I
is now
kept
leading.
it under control. I kept it clean, and I kept to the outside there. I backed right out, kept to the outside to make sure that people could get through on the inside who had the ultimate line. And they... I knew I was going to get hit, but I couldn't really jump up the inside, well, for the outside of turn 1 to try and clear myself, and even then, it's just, as Rob said, absolute fustercluck. It's... yeah. All I can hope for now is that those that are similar to me in the championship are essentially caught up in incidents themselves. Really, really pisses me off. Does make me want to throw something very, very hard. As I go down for the second lap. So yeah, I'm going to be at least 3 laps down on this. And I'm very possibly going to have to make 3 stops. It is a possibility yet. yeah, look, mate, I saw it coming a mile away. When I went up, I couldn't really get to the outside for turn 1, but even if I had, I think I would have been hit anyway. I would say that's what's caused the incident, people turning down for that second half, not giving any room. Look, I basically going through that part there of turn 2, or whatever you want to call it, turn 3, the right-hander in the chicane, I was fully expecting to be hit. It's just annoying and unnecessary, really. But, I mean, what do? Do you hang, 10 seconds behind everyone else and, like, then you get hit up the arse on the grid trying to avoid everything else. Like,
Where are you, Rob?
yeah, look, I could see it coming, but
11th.
as I said,
Are you for real, man? Honestly.
Crash shocked me, yeah.
Pretty cool.
As I was just saying to Hayden, look, that crash, I saw it coming a mile away. I was basically just living on a prayer, as they say, hoping for the best, because I knew if I slowed down, I'd get hit from behind. I knew if I held my pace, I'd probably get hit. That's why I tried to leave room on the inside for people, but of course, yeah. And that's, I mean, it's all well and fine to go, okay, we'll penalise people heavier, but then, we've got Go Dom, yeah. I'm trying to remember, is that Bonk's buff is... Oh, that's, Dale. Hey, Dale. Yeah, so... As I said, I could see it coming a mile away, but what do? You can't really penalise us any heavier. We've got 17 points to play for these races, and it ends up penalising the people who just make tiny little mistakes more than the people it needs to. I'm going to wait for... But I'm going to get tyres as well, because they're going to be ice cold, rock hard, and it'll skate everywhere, so... What I'm going to do, rather than... I'm just going to give up a bit of track position, let the car repair. Hey, Dale.
Yeah, I'm currently sitting up in P4.
Also, Dale says hi.
Wait, what?
Dale's on the stream and says hi.
I'm up to 9th at the moment.
I wish. I'm going to be coming out in traffic. In fact, I think I'll be coming out basically in front of you, Rob.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Hanging to the outside.
Blue flag. On your right. You are clear on the right.
Just a moment to breathe. Hi, Dale.
Come on, turn. Thank you.
Left side's clear. Car on your left. Blue flag. Hold your line. Left side's clear.
I know, mate. It's
Blue flag.
Great lap.
P29.
Thanks, mate.
Stop. Thank you. Go on, mate. So I think it's fair to say that my current pace shows roughly where I should be.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. The noise of the other computer getting rather cranky. Oh, that's going to be a slowdown shortly. Wow. I was rather expecting a slowdown there.
Well done, Ben. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. Fastest lap.
Eyes are getting sore.
I'm catching up on second and third, so I think I'm saving my tyres a bit better because I was slower than at the start. Now I'm starting to really make gains.
Could also be not only saving them better, but if they've got wrong pressures in their tyres, will start to be overheating. I reckon there'll be quite a few people with too high a pressure in.
Go right, Vincent.
Right. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Rob.
I'm catching up on everyone in front of me. I just took a second off from that lap.
They've most probably already cooked their tyres.
That's what I think. I was a lot slower than them.
Just keep lapping, and you'll end up hopefully making the time. And then if you get stuck behind them, maybe see if you can't play with a short first, like filling your car full on your last pit stop instead of running it empty on your first stint.
B28.
turn.
Going. Great. Thanks, Mark. No worries.
Yes, there's a position.
Vela has just been disqualified.
I think I'm gonna fuel save behind this guy because I don't want to make a risky move and just short fill at the next stop and should get past.
I wouldn't short fill. If you can fuel save, you'll jump him in the stop anyway.
True.
Yeah, real good, man.
B27, you've just done a 142.18. Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 is 7.5 seconds. Off the pace.
He's let me through.
Nice. I dare say he's struggling on tyres then.
Yeah, eggs are quite shit.
So what did you run? 141 all round.
Yeah.
I'm pitting, bro.
B26, Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 7.5. Off the pace.
So it's saying P26. I think
Thanks,
that's
Rob.
effective because I know Vela, who I think was ahead of me, has been disqualified. And I don't know if somebody else has had something or what. But because I was a couple of laps down, I'd say it's already taking that into account.
Yeah.
right up close to the wall there.
That's right.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Barney, I'm pitting in this lap, mate.
All good, man.
That was 142.16. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Unboxing this lap.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, Jordan, if you go back and take a look, some fucksticks completely ruined the race. I should, keeping pace, I should be up here well inside the top 10. I should also be watching out for my braking markers rather than just talking willy-nilly. Yeah, look, I'm quite pissed off, and I'm multiple laps down because it was 6 minutes of repairs.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Surprise, surprise, the first chicane was an absolute fustercluck. Yeah, not happy.
The leader is pitting now.
Hitting God.
Thanks, Chris.
B26. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
I'm hitting
One sec,
Sean.
Jordan. Yeah, I know. Look, I should have had quite a huge points haul here, as I said earlier. It's possibly ruined my quite good, well, by my standards, P4 Div 4 first season of V8s. All it takes is some absolute fucking muppets though, doesn't it? See, these guys here in 20th and that little, they're all several laps up, so...
Okay Ben, you got about 4 laps of fuel left.
That's not what I want to do here. One sec. Yeah, well, that's obviously completely ruined yours, but... that fucking computer / internet. You figured out what's going on yet, or are we still sending it to space in a million pieces?
Thank you.
How are you going, Sean? Rob, not Sean.
Back up to 10th. Done my first. I'll let you know fuel numbers when I'm on the next straight.
Yeah, mine is saying 47. I think just stay in it, Rob, because a lot of people are starting to drop off.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Mine's currently saying 59 to refuel.
One sec, I'll read that in a moment. To run my Scops replay and see how long it goes till black screen. That sounds fun.
Blue flag.
On the inside, Adam.
Thanks, mate.
Brilliant.
Right side. Clear right.
Cheers.
P24. 2 laps of fuel remaining. Your lap time was 1:43.89.
Hold on.
There's an incident in turn 7. There's an incident in turn 6.
How many incident points do I have?
Speak more clearly, I can't hear you.
How many incident points do I have?
You have 4 incidents.
Okay, so other than me being annihilated at the start,
If you go off the track, mate, you can't just come on in front of other people, mate.
started quite quickly, so hopefully it's fixed stuff. Yeah, hopefully. One can only hope.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Go right. Total.
Blue
Thanks,
flag.
Grant.
I'm pitting in, guys. I'm totaled, so can't go any faster than I'm going.
Blue flag. P23. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Box this lap, please, Ben.
Cheers, Andrew.
Up the inside, Christian.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Left side. Clear left.
Thanks, Ben.
All good, mate. My race got destroyed at the start. Yeah, well, Jordan, hopefully it's a bit happier now. Pitting in.
Watch your speed. Box in 270 metres. 2 litres remaining. 100 metres. 50 metres.
Go Dom. Bugger, this guy's about to go past. I've just gotten him back. Damn it, I'm gonna have to chase him down. And I'm not gonna have enough fuel to finish either. Bastard act. Oh, I'm not in the middle of a group. I do not want to have to let people pass. Please, no, 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 no. That's just gonna destroy me.
Disengage limiter. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
One can only hope that he was ahead of me.
Ferrari is now in the lead.
I'm dying. What was your last lap time, Rob?
1:42.
Okay, sweet. I'll keep an eye on the gap.
You only know I'm coming. I was stuck behind someone for a few laps. So.
Okay, Ben, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 17 seconds. He's pretty slow through turn 1.
Come on.
Thanks, man.
B24.
Fucking hate dickheads that don't play V5s. Can I get through you, Shane? Thanks, mate.
Oh.
Jesus, I'm stuck behind that bloke for fucking a whole lap within half a
Yellow
second.
flag. There's an incident in the hairpin.
Watch out, Rob. Guy's on the outside and he's just re-correcting himself.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I came around, went to get on the power and quietly shat myself.
I loudly shit myself.
Did you growl while you're at it?
Nah, I just meant in general.
B22.
Thanks, mate.
I mean, not that it's a good thing, but you growling and shatting yourself at the same time would be quite amusing.
True. For everyone else.
Yeah, well, it's viewer entertainment.
True.
What's next on the calendar for the V8s?
Brent Touch, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And then after that, I think
Sebring.
it's Sebring.
Is
One of
Brent
my
such a good
favourites.
track or bad track for V8s?
Never driven it round there. At least not that I remember.
I reckon it'll be interesting because there's some pretty high downforce requiring corners, aka anti-V8 corners.
The gap in front is now 12 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. No worries.
Thank you, mate.
You're a second off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Oh, fuck's sake, Ben. Come on, track limits.
Oh, I forgot to change that in a second, that's why.
Thanks, man.
Alright, 15 half.
Thank you.
The gap ahead is now 7.0 seconds.
I've tweaked my car pretty bad, Matt. I'm not going to hold you up.
No worries, mate.
Blue flag.
Thanks guys back there, over the tight scores, but you handled it well.
We're halfway home. We estimate 11 laps of fuel left.
Alright.
Go to the left, mate.
Some of these guys' last names are just unbelievable.
Right side.
What the fuck is
Right
Yeah,
side's
I've got a blue
clear.
flag too, mate. Inside into the hairpin if you want, Liam.
Thanks, Ben.
Alright, the right side's clear. Car left. You are clear on the left.
Nope, never mind.
Entertaining at least.
Glad I could beat the crowd.
Sky on your right. Clear on the right.
Blue flag.
Let's go right, Chris.
Thanks, man.
22nd place.
Thanks, bro.
You've just done a 144.50. You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 5.5 seconds.
What's your guys' fuel number?
I put 61 in.
Yeah, according to mine, I'm going to need a splash and dash.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, I want to run my tank dry before stopping because I just don't want to be caught up with anyone else behind. How's your race going, Rob?
Yeah, not bad. Hoping can make top 10.
Blue flag.
Car left. He's still there. He's still there. Still there.
Come on, Ben.
Keep your line. You're clear on the left.
I just pulled off my brilliant pass into the hairpin.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, I finally found someone on my lap.
Just do it to the leaders.
21st. That lap time was 142.21.
Have you made your last stop, Rob?
Yeah.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.9.
Putting in Rob.
Do you guys know if the latest pitting now?
Yeah, mate. Pitting
Crow,
now.
ahead is pitting.
We're just making sure.
You know the drill, Liam.
Yeah, pitting in on this one. Thanks.
Come on, track limits. Keep it between the lines. Blue flag.
gap between me and seconds is now 1.5 seconds. He must have had a really long stop. Must have had
What lap are you guys on?
31.
I'm now on 32.
Sector 3 is 2.9 seconds off the pace.
I'm jumping in the pits this lap, Barnsey.
I'll follow you, bro.
The lead car's pitting.
I was going to say, don't follow me out there.
The gap behind is now 6.8. Box in 270 metres.
Still Verstappen, bro.
The car behind is pitting. 100 metres. 50 metres. There's traffic behind, keep your wits about you. Blue flag.
Got my first incident point for the race.
Are you kidding?
Wait, bud.
Looks like Liam Wild just got crashed into, Rob.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was coming up behind me alongside Slabok's Prem and he suddenly dropped off the relative board pretty quick.
P21.
Thank you. Keep it straight. Thank you.
P20.
Not too bad pace-wise. That last one was a 41.2.
Okay, Ben, the next car is green.
Nice work, dude. I'm currently fuel saving for my life.
Underfilled a little bit.
Fuel calculator lied to me. First time it's ever got wrong.
How rude.
It overfueled you, I imagine, no?
Nah, underfilled.
Has yours got the extra lap programmed into it?
No, mine's usually spot on, but something must have gone wrong with this race.
I can't trust anything that a computer tells me too much, so I just always put an extra lap in. Although I'm really tight on fuel, I'm like minus 0.4 to add, so I'm gonna have to start saving a bit.
No worries, mate.
Choose anything?
Where are you currently sitting, Dom?
P... Sorry, you distracted me bad there. That's my fault if you're replying. P3, 3.6 behind P2.
Thanks, mate.
Nice.
Blue flag. That lap time was 1:42.05.
There's a car right. You're clear on the right.
Blue flag.
again, Ben.
All good, mate. I screwed it up and just got out of the way ASAP.
Shit, Ben. Track limits. Come on.
Thank you. I'll stay right, Nathan.
Is that you back, Jordan? Oh, maybe not.
P20, sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. How are you, mate?
Sorry to be a pain. What lap are you guys on?
40.
Yeah, I'm on 39, coming up to 40.
Sweet, thank you.
Your lap time was at 142.19. We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Thanks, mate.
We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining.
Thanks, fine. Hey, buddy.
Cheers.
Thanks, fine.
Do we got, Matt? Go on, Matt.
Thanks, fine.
No worries.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 142.30.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks, mate.
I have to say, despite maybe the start of it, this has been pretty good racing.
Wish I could say the same.
Depends who you are, I guess.
I've got Ben steering Lamb, so I'm not going to put up.
I'll let
Yeah,
you
well,
pass
I've
then.
basically just been circulating. Thanks, Rob.
Blue flag.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, I haven't really had to race anyone, so...
20th place. 2 laps left. Only 2 more laps of fuel.
Rob, where did you end up after all those stops?
What was that, mate?
What position you in now after all of those stops?
10.
The I rating loss might not be as bad as it seems.
Yeah, considering where I was when I came out from that round of repairs, I'm pretty happy. I think I've made 12 places or something.
I'm happy because I've stayed in third gained 3 positions to third, and I'm matching it with guys that qualify like half a second faster than me.
One more to go. This is the last lap of fuel.
That's right.
Wow, my car's literally started choking right at the line. Congrats, Adam. Good job pushing the cars, guys.
Yeah, well done, Adam. Put up a good start there.
Thanks, mate. Thought you were going to have me after that first stop.
No, mate. Mate, not a chance. You're so quick. And I stuffed up my second.
Hey, hold on, podium. Christian.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Well done, Dominic.
There's an incident in turn 1. Yellow flag, watch out. Incident in Senna. P20, that's the end of the race. Never mind.
I want to see some of those tyres down to 0%.
I only just made it.
Nice work, Rob.
Couldn't do a burnout even if I wanted to.
Yeah, see, I've got quite a bit of fuel left.
Yeah, I came across the line with 1 litre of fuel.
I came across the line with none.
Let's see, my iron seems to be pretty good. Wow, I got 110 I rating, Joe. Pretty happy with that.
That went well. That went well, Adam. Well, Adam Gardner and I just kind of, our cars slightly just mated.
You got killed by ice cream.
No, by LeBlanc. Oh, as in at the start.
Yeah.
God damn it. Where's Sean the ice cream annihilator when you need him?
Don't know. It looks like people went in like 4 wide, and you were stuck on the outside.
Yeah, well, that's I opened the steering to try and hopefully let all the carnage happen on the inside, and not between me. Adam Gardner and I at the end there doing burnouts. We just kept running nose on into each other for like a minute.
Good race, Rob. Managed to get into that top 10. Pretty good.
Yeah, only just made it across the line as well. So.
Yeah, I ended up 20th.
You still did well.
Yeah, well, I started 19th on the grid as it ended up, and I think I dropped down to 32nd after the repairs.
Yeah, that one. I think you were one of the first in the pits. So yeah, that sounds about.
Yeah, not too happy is one way of putting it.
No, that's fair enough, dude. It was a bit of a clusterfuck at the start.
Yeah, I only got 37 points. What you guys up around that? Yeah, see, I should have been in the 60s, if not 70s. Somewhere around that 60 odd, 70 odd points. Which really, really hurts.
Made it above 2K again. I gained my number. Apparently.
Down to
22.
I'm down to 1572. I lost 25.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, a lot of that wasn't your fault. You were just caught on the outside, and with the ping through the roof, like he was nowhere near you, but he still somehow spun you. That wasn't his fault or your fault.
Right.
Like, if we're on Aussie servers, would have been fine.
Yeah, well, there was that, which Rotator made that. I don't think that actually did most of the damage. What did do the damage was everyone proceeding to annihilate into me after that.
Yes, unfortunately, because of how far wide you were, most people wouldn't have seen you until you were basically across their nose. And like they can jump on the brakes, but they're still just going to plow into you, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was hard on the stoppers, just hoping that I'd stop and people would be able to slide up the inside. And every person that I got hit by, it kind of shunted me closer to the inside line of the track. I was like, no, the other way, the other way.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll get the servers sorted out so that we're not racing on US servers anymore, because that ping was crazy.
Bloody hope so. Otherwise, things will begin to be thrown.
Two litres remaining. 2 litres left.
What was that?
Alright guys, I've got a goal for the rest of this season.
What's that?
In my division, after only doing, I think it was 2 official races, I'm 5th in the championship. So I'm going to try and
Nice
win
work,
it.
dude.
I'm 110
Very nice.
points behind the leader.
What div?
Div 6.
You should win. Jordan won that last season. You should win that easily.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah.
I'm faster than everyone that's in front of me, because I've done races with them before. So I've done 3 weeks in front of me. Have all done... Oh, actually, no. Oh, yeah, yeah.
It may not have updated yet.
Yeah, usually it takes about 10-15 minutes.
Okay, cool.
And from next week, I think iRacing automatically starts doing the drop rounds. I could be wrong though. It might not be till the very end of the season.
After week? Oh, I can't remember how it works.
I think it takes your best 8 weeks.
Yeah. I just hope I can't remember how many blunders I've had.
We've all made a few mistakes. So.
Yeah, well, more things like tonight, stuff like that's what's really hurt it. But anyway.
Yeah, there's always next season though.
If you win a division, do you get like promoted for the next season or something?
Theoretically, yes, because if you're that high up in your division, division's based on iRating, basically.
Does your division change? Your division, when you start the season, your division is based off your iRating, obviously, or what you enter as.
Yeah.
But it can't change over the space of the season.
No, you're basically racing in that division. So I was in Division 6 when I did the GT3 official series, and I came 12th in my division, and then jumped up to Division 3, and then I've been in Division 3 since then because I barely touched official until quite recently.
Yeah, like for example, last season Jordan was Div 6. I was actually Div 5 because it's also the same across everything for that category. So all your road stuff, you'll be in the same division. I was Div 5, Jordan 1, Div 6, and now we're both in Div 4. So, yeah.
I think, for official races, I'm just going to do the V8s now. Maybe do one other race a week. So I just really want to focus on getting better because I still feel like there's a lot of time to gain.
Yeah, well, I'm still P4 in our championship. I think I lost ground to Tony Lynch. He's now 9 points behind me. But I've got Nathan Tregarthen, who might have just jumped me then, who's 20 points ahead. And then I've got Damien Johnson and Scott O'Keefe ahead of me. But Scott's had 3 wins and 7 top 5s out of the 14 races he's done. He's 203 points ahead of me.
I'm currently 4th in my division. The top 3, which includes Sean and Miles ahead of me. So, well,
Did Sean race?
Kristen Smart is...
How do they...
Go on, dude, what's
confused. How do they figure out championship points when you're doing a race with a whole bunch of people from a lot of divisions?
Your points, I think, depend on your split and where you finish, basically. And then
strength of field
those points
determines it.
Yeah. So top split will always be getting more points than second split.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you're... So 1 week you might have 3 splits, and you win the third split, but say the third split's only got a strength of field of 1200, let's say. The next week you might come 20th, and it's only 2 splits, but the strength of field is like 1900. You might actually get more points for finishing 20th than you do for winning the third split.
Yeah, like I think it was 105 points for that second place a couple of weekends ago in the US Americas race.
I'll be there.
Alright.
Did Sean race tonight?
No, he didn't. I think he's playing
he's
Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. I don't think he thinks he can catch James Duckworth. And he doesn't particularly like this track either. So, and as it only counts 8, you can technically have a couple of drop weeks where you don't
Thing
score
is, though,
points.
if he had a race, I reckon he'd probably actually have Duckworth. And Christian Smart's only 1 point ahead of Duckworth. I know obviously this is a drop round, and yeah, I reckon he can actually do it.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't like this course, and obviously he did more of the stints than I did yesterday, so he might just be like, I'm just gonna have a break. So
he's had enough of the track for 1 week.
Potentially, yeah. I'm just doing it because I'm hoping that with most of the championships that I run, I never win the races, but I finish decently every race, and usually quite consistently, and that then helps me finish in a decent position.
Yeah.
By the end of it, sort of.
Certainly helps.
Like I got 5th overall in GT3 Dev last season, and I think the highest I finished was 12th, and the lowest was 21st. And that's how I managed it, is just by staying in that bubble while everyone else is crashing or missing races or whatever.
Just consistency.
Yeah. But talking of GT3 Dev, I'm thinking of dropping it.
I already have.
Yeah. Like the GT3 cars are fun, but I've been racing them for like 4.5 seasons continuously, and it's just getting a bit boring now. And I think I like the challenge of the V8 and the GTE more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to concentrate on.
Well, I'm going to do that, and I'll probably... So, we'll talk about the LMP1 stuff. Is that an OSR thing, or is that just official?
No, that's the one that we'll sign up for is GT Leagues Australia. You know, the guys that do the Wednesday night races for GT3. So they had huge... well, for an endurance, they had shitloads of drivers in both LMP and GTE for last season. So they're going to run it again next season. And they cleaned up a lot of the douchebaggery during last season. So that's why me and Sean are going to do it, because we want to give it a go. And I think we both prefer the GTE cars over the GT3 cars.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's my only worry with the LMP1 is, like, every time I've driven the LMP1, I've had the racing line on because I just have no clue, you know, how late I can stop in those things. So, yeah, that could be a bit interesting because I imagine they'll have the racing line turned off.
Potentially, but that's why, like, I'm dropping GT3 Dev now, because that series won't start until next season. So, like next season, not in December. Like, it won't be starting until January, February sometime. So that's why I'm dropping GT3 Dev now, so I can start practicing running in the iRacing Le Mans series, do some official races in that, just to get used to racing the GTE and racing them around the prototypes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's always nice when you find someone who gets out of the way swiftly and just sticks to a line in the GTE, as opposed to the people who weave all over the track not knowing where to go.
Yeah, I'll be doing the first, not the second.
Oh, some of them, I know. Dale and I have had races, and we're just sitting there going, "Oh my God, they've GTE's killed the LMP1, or the LMP1's killed the GTE." It just, it's chaotic.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Jimmy Broadbent, and in iRacing he only runs the LMP1, and the amount of times he's swearing and shouting at the GT drivers or the LMP2 drivers, etc., etc.
The LMP2s aren't too bad because without the boost, they're the same speed. So usually they kind of just move over and let you through. But the GTEs, for some reason, seem to think that they, even though they're then, a million times slower, seem to think that they can keep up with you. And it's like, no.
Some of them are idiots.
Oh, tell me about it.
But yeah, there's plenty of time to practice for that Oceanic Endurance Championship. I assume that's what they're going to call it again. It might be a new name or a new sponsor, etc.
Yeah.
But that's why I threw it out there for everyone, because I'm friends with the guy who runs it, so he gave me a pointer of it's going to be next year. He didn't tell me when exactly, but still gives us a few months. So, and it's going to be a longer season than it was this season.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's going to be over the entire year.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So like a race every month and a half, maybe. So that also means plenty of time in between each race to practice as well.
Oh yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah, same. Like I've barely driven the GTE, so I'm trying to, like I said, I'm gonna drop GT3 Dev and just start practicing that.
GTE shouldn't be too bad, should it? Just jumping over from a GT3 in the V8 to the GTE shouldn't be ridiculously hard, should it?
It shouldn't be, but there's more downforce. It's faster, and you can't actually brake as hard in those as you can in the V8.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so
it's probably
better.
Weight and all that kind of stuff, and
yeah, and no trail braking because they're all mid-engined. So the second you try and trail brake, you're around.
Dead. You're dead.
Yep, exactly. So there is a bit of a learning curve, but I've been enjoying learning the V8 and, you know, not just being able to throw it into a corner like you can with the GT3.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I can tell you right now, I don't know if you've driven it before, but the LMP one is certainly a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah, I've driven it a few times. Me and Matt Kidd were doing the AMF Endurance Dev Series before they cancelled it. We signed up and we were going to race in the Porsche in the LMP1, but in the end, Matt didn't feel comfortable driving it because he just didn't have the time to practice to get ready for it. But I did a bunch of laps around Phillip Island, and it was really fun.
It is really fun, but by God, yeah, I can see how you wouldn't feel comfortable because it certainly needs a lot of practice.
Yeah, it does. I have to admit, going into turn one at Phillip Island just flat out is awful.
It is a rather challenging thing to do. Same with going flat out through Eau Rouge. If you got the right setup, you can do it. If you don't have the right setup, you're dead.
Yeah.
Speaking of setups, I'll probably have to get I might get the next couple of setups off you for the Porsche in the quali and race trim, because I might start racing that thing again now that uni's starting to wrap up.
Yeah, I'll, just in case you want this week's ones, I'll be going to grab the V8 one in a minute anyway, so it's up there for everyone. So I'll grab the Porsche one for you as well.
Yeah, I can't remember where are the LMP ones at the moment. They're currently at fucking hell. They're currently at Le Mans. I would love to do that, but that would mean doing it sometime early tomorrow, and I don't know if I can be stuffed.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I've been practicing at Le Mans with the Porsche and the Ferrari, trying to figure out which one I want to run. This week from Tuesday, it's Monza, so my favourite. So I'm thinking I might try and actually get some official race.
I've actually done quite well at Monza, but it's not a track that goes particularly well with me.
It's my favourite track on the service. And just in general.
F1 2010, Sean Jordan and I used to play that quite a bit. And I think I was like
it was my first ever game.
2 or 3 seconds slower than Sean and Jordan in quali.
Only the race matters, though.
Oh yeah, I was 4 or 5 seconds slower there.
Ah, that sucks. I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss.
Alright lads, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta be up early tomorrow.
Same.
Yeah, I'm about to be off. It wasn't usually a loss. Usually Sean would be 4 or 5 seconds faster, and then Sean, being Sean, would put it in a wall and I'd come second.
Anyway, I might head off.
Yeah, same. See you later, guys.
See you guys.
Night. Okay, guys, that is a wrap. So, obviously, as we've just been talking, thank you for watching. It's been, well, apart from what happened earlier, as we said, if we were on Aussie servers, that probably wouldn't have all unfolded. But anyway, yeah. So, thank you for watching. I won't be streaming tomorrow night. I don't believe so. I don't intend on doing Dev V8. See how we go. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and good night.